We'll just switch it out. Take this. Make sure this is out of the way. Okay.
What's the closing pattern? Not you, Ish. For one of you guys who's standing there watching.
Bottom, top, left, right, top.
Bottom, top, left, right.
Alright. So it's a little tight, but we'll make it work. So you take this, and you're going to take the closing pin and put it in from the bottom to the top. Right? Get out of here, man. You think you are? Alright, so you see how I put it in there? Now this is important. Make sure that when you're using a pull-up cord, you put the pull-up cord under the closing pin. Right? You see that? Before you pull it out. Put it under the closing pin. You see how it's not, all of it isn't touching the closing loop anymore? And then you pull it out.
No. Where are you going? Never go under your closing pin. Right? And pull it the direction of your closing pin.
Right? So you all see how this is how all of your closing pins are going to look. Right? It's going to be up from the bottom through the top. The curve is going to be facing to the right. Right? So, so this is Velcro folded, folded in, touching in there.
Keep going.
Right. Now, gonna fold the pilot chute. I'm gonna take my bridle, make sure it's all flattened out. Take this. I like to pack it as close to the container as possible so I can get the best estimate. And everybody folds the pilot chute differently.
Whatever way he shows you is exactly you're all going to do it as a group.
Okay.
When you guys start getting the experience under you,
All right.
then you can start doing the pilot chute the way you want.
Fold it in half. Fold it in half again. All right. And then you turn it over. And make sure it's all good in there. Then you do more S folds. Right? You always fold so that the curve is at the bottom. You know, if you guys get that? That makes sense? Right. Right. So you don't want, big thing is you don't want to finish folding the bridle with it being out here. You don't want to fold it in so that the bridle's out like that. Alright? That's a big no-go. You always want the bridle to come back out the way that the put is. This is the put. Right? The bridle come back out this way. You take this, fold it in. The tighter it is, the easier it is to get into the bottom of the container. Same thing with this. You can roll it, you can fold it, but you want to make sure that it's tight, so rolling it's better. So it's nice and tight. Alright? You take this. You don't want to pull on the bottom, you just want to push this in. Turn it to its side. Alright?
You guys are putting this in here. Scooch, please. Don't yank on it. Don't really pull it. Just enough. Get your pilot chute in there. Hold it and it slides. Now, positioning your PUD, your PVC pipe, your hacky, whatever you want to call it. It actually be best for you to position it towards the bottom of your pouch. Do any of you know why I would say this? Just off a random guess.
It's closer to where you reach it out.
It was one time if you can't find it, you could trace your back. And it sits right there. It'll be practically touching your back. So when you reach back to grab it, you can't seem to find it, trace and it's right there. 'Cause sometimes you can't always go there and you'll be, oh, there it is. 'Cause might be
You
seen.
start in here. This is the first flap. Second flap is where you're gonna put the bottle into, right? Fold it in there, and then you fold this all in there. You do not want to see the bridle. You want to be as tight as possible, right? So. Right. There it is. So, you take this, you fold it in under the bottom one. Make sure your 3-ring system is alright. Make sure your RSO is connected. No problems. Handles, toggles are, your handles are all there. Your AD, but make sure that it's on when you're actually jumping. Everything's alright. Reserve pins in there. You see that hasn't been broken. Then you can take your pull-up cord and just tuck it under this flap in here for future use. All right, that is how.